So that's actually terrifying because it feels like a form of revenge porn towards Kim via the vessel of Bianca from Kanye. And like, obviously, you know, he has had his mental ups and downs. I don't know what he's thinking. I know that both him and Kim have been like really religious, right? Like, Bianca does intentionally look a lot like Kim. That cannot be an accident. And he used to put so much effort into styling Kim. And I haven't seen him put any effort into styling Bianca into anything other than being naked. And that does feel very pointed because when you remarry someone who looks like your ex-wife and you just make her naked, does that not feel like a message? Does it not feel like a humiliation, like sort of revenge? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna marry someone who looks just like you and humiliate them every single time. And she's gonna let me because why? But like, he doesn't even style her. He just goes, here, wear nylon. Someone commented that no one should have taken Bianca's picture, which made me realize this whole thing is a microcosm for how like the camera people are complicit in seeing people in these power dynamics get exploited and abused right in front of their eyes, but they're not going to put the camera down because A, that's just part of the ecosystem and they don't want to mess up the rhythm of the ecosystem. B, there's money in that and they know that people want to see what she did, even though they can see her shake her head no when he tells her to take her jacket off. They're not gonna like put their cameras down and do anything because that's a paycheck for them. This system is designed for you to not think about who's behind the camera and their agency in it. You are designed to be focusing on the subject, which happens to be, in this case, the woman who we are worried about what is going on and why she's never allowed to wear clothes. Like, seriously, give Dobby a sock. Sock is too high of a thread count. You cannot give Dobby a fishnet and say, oh, but it's couture. It's sad to see. Why is she always naked? At this point, I am genuinely concerned for Bianca Sensori. Like, I know that she's a smart person. Somebody broke down that she comes from, like, a good family, and she is very educated and very smart. She obviously has an end game. What is it, though? Because this is, like, the furthest I've seen it pushed. I know he just started to follow only Taylor Swift, which is such an interesting, like, type of comeback revenge arc. But I'm mostly concerned why he has to bring her to events in no clothing, like the least amount of clothing possible, where it starts to become indecent exposure. And like, I don't consider myself a prude. Did I grow up in a Catholic school? Yes, but it was in Canada, so you didn't have to pay for it. So it was convenient. It wasn't serious. It wasn't paid. Okay, and that's one thing when I went to school in America, I learned there's a difference there. That's different. I don't think I'm that much of a prude, but I just think this is not, more than not necessary. I think it's absurd, and I think, is he trying to just like shame her, embarrass her, like Cersei style, shame, shame, everywhere they go forever? And we have to endure this for why? I just think it's so silly and sad. He has children who were girls. What are they gonna think about this? Like, that's scary to me actually, because if I was like a preteen girl right now and my father's girlfriend, I knew that my father was styling to be completely naked, I don't like any of that. I don't like it.